All right, so NFL wildcard weekend gets going today, Saturday, with two games: San Francisco 49ers against the Seattle Seahawks at home, and then the Los Angeles Chargers heading out on the road to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville, road favorites. So this is the Fantasy Sports Blitz. Hit the subscribe, hit the notification button if you're not already a subscriber. Wanted to offer up some analysis and some picks on these games today. I know there's a lot of people that do playoff pools and things like that. I've been asked about that this season to do picks and things like that. So didn't really do it during the regular season, but I figured the playoffs now that fantasy football is over and we're moving more towards the NFL draft, wanted to offer up some thoughts on these games. Now, in terms of the 49ers giving 9.5 to Seattle, you all know that I've been saying consistently all season long the San Francisco 49ers are the best team in the NFC, and they're my pick to get to the Super Bowl. That hasn't changed, even with Brock Purdy at quarterback. He's been phenomenal. Mr. Irrelevant really has just vastly exceeded expectations. That's the understatement of the year right there. And they get a Seattle Seahawks team. Geno Smith certainly has played well himself this season, but against very good defenses, he struggled. And the 49ers have the best defensive line in football. They are going to bottle up Kenneth Walker. And when that happens, when the running game is not there to help support Geno Smith and open up passing lanes, he really struggles. And that's why I think the 49ers are going to cover this number. 9.5 is a high number. There could be a backdoor situation happening here. And backdoor cover. But again, Geno Smith, we've seen a number of instances, especially down the stretch of the season when Kenneth Walker, was looked like he was gassed. The running game wasn't there. Geno Smith struggled. And I think that's going to be the case again today. The 49ers have beaten him twice already this season. And they're just clicking on all cylinders right now. So I think San Francisco is going to cover this spread and move on next week with a lot of momentum. I mean, there is not a hotter team in the NFL right now than San Francisco. Now, the Chargers giving 2.5 to the Jaguars on the road. This is a tough one. I've gone back and forth on this one. The Mike Williams has got a back fracture. He's not playing for the Chargers. The Chargers really haven't played well this season when they haven't had both Allen and Williams on the field together. Now, Josh Palmer is one of the best third wideouts in football, so that's going to help. The Jaguars, first playoff game for Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence did not play well against the Tennessee Titans. You all know I'm a huge Trevor Lawrence fan. I will not make excuses for him. He did not play well. The defense bailed him out. I think it's great that you have two young quarterbacks in Justin Herbert and Lawrence in the playoffs facing each other. Like I said, I've gone back and forth. Road favorites in the playoffs is always a dicey proposition. Even during a regular season, a home underdog, teams that are home underdogs get pissed off. They feel disrespected. They play with a little extra oomph to their games. But I just keep coming back to the Chargers on this one. I think, there's been momentum in the betting community about going with Jacksonville here. Usually in situations when the money goes heavily on one team, you go the other way. I just think the Chargers are the better team overall. Lawrence has got the toe injury still. He's not firing on all cylinders in terms of his health. I don't like Brandon Staley as a coach, especially in tight games. I think he makes a lot of stupid decisions, but I'm going to go Chargers, giving the 2.5 here. Don't feel totally confident on it, but that's where I'm going to go with. All right, hit the subscribe, hit the notification button. My first mock draft for the NFL draft will be posted later today. Make sure you check it out.